Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, just wanted to kind of go over what vehicles I have, kind of what I've done to them already, what I plan on doing in the near future, and maybe go over what I want to do long term. Did a little bit of a cleaning out today. Do keep in mind, it is springtime in Minnesota, so it's wet, it's snowy, it's muddy, it's gross, and everything's not going to look pretty. I guess I'll just kind of get into it right away. I'll start with my wife's van. 2013 Dodge Caravan. Not my favorite vehicle. It's got a couple blemishes here and there. I hate it. Not my favorite thing to work on. And it's messy. It's one my kids drive in. That's the dirty one. Speaking of which, got one of them over there. All right. So when I said that it's snowy, messy, muddy, gross, I wasn't kidding. It sucks. Luca, you want to say hi? Hey. You want to say hi?
But Luca's got the ice off my tires too.
Okay, you gonna look and say hi or no? You're on the camera.
No.
No? All right. He's washing his own car, getting ready for summertime fun, you know. All right, my first one, 2009 Chevy Silverado. 1500. It's not real great, and I know someone in the comments is gonna say something about, oh, it's messy, oh, it's filthy, oh, blah blah blah. Well, it's my family car, so I have 3 kids. It's not gonna stay clean. So there's that. Pretty standard. There's no extra bells and whistles. I'm sitting at almost 140,000 miles, I think. I do have aftermarket rims, I guess. I actually got 3 sets. We'll get into that later. Under the hood, only thing I have under here is cold air intake. Wasn't too difficult to install. It's 5.3. Nothing special. Don't plan on probably doing a whole lot to this because, like I said, it's my winter vehicle, my family vehicle. Nothing's crazy. I do need to fix my headlights on all my vehicles, actually. It's rusty for the most part, typical Minnesota, and I did that. Tonneau cover, obviously stickers. It's nothing special. Second vehicle, 95 Dodge Avenger. This is my work vehicle slash I guess just my gas vehicle, one that's better on gas. It's nothing pretty by any means. This car seriously needs a detail, cleaning. We're actually going to do that in a video. I'm going to pull out the seats, shampoo it, clean these nasty seats. I'm not going to go too far into it, obviously. It's a work vehicle. I drive it to and from work. It's my car with the good gas mileage, so driving my pickup every day in the winter, it tends to get a little pricey. Doesn't get the worst gas mileage, I guess. The truck gets somewhere like 14, 15, 16, something like that, depending on how I'm driving it. I did put, another thing, I did put a It's called a muffler delete on there. So it's not a true straight pipe, but it is piped. You'll see that eventually. I'll post a video of that at some point when we're working on it, I'm sure. Back to the Avenger. So something kind of interesting about this, other than it being 5-speed, it's got the fun third pedal. Something interesting that a lot of people don't actually know about these cars is my little man. Okay, so interesting fact. This car has the same motor and transmission as the second generation. Is it 90? I think it's 92 to 99, 93, 99. I can't remember. We'll have to get back to that. But it's the same generation, or same motor, same transmission as the second generation Eclipse RS and GS. It's the 420A motor, so easy to get parts for, easy to work on. Surprisingly enough, for Minnesota, strut towers are in good shape. It's basically the same platform as the Dodge Stealth. And I actually got it for a steal. Watch out, bud. I want to get your fingers. I got this car in a trade from one of my motorcycles. And it's got 106,000 miles on it, is all it had on it. Timing has been redone. I got a few things to do on it. It is only the base model, so it doesn't have the special rims. I mean, it's not in the prettiest condition. Luca, come on. No, get out of the car, bud. You don't need to be in this car. Nope, come on. Get out of this car. Watch out. We gotta close the door. Hey, move. Come on. All right, let's go tell them about the black car, the race car.
Yeah, that's the car from the car, race car.
He likes the black car.
That's the race car.
What is the black car?
The race black cars are race on the race car track, and it's gonna race.
Oh yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna move this brown first, Dad.
yeah, we got to dig it out. We got to dig the car out still. We'll get back to that in a minute. So
then we're gonna move that race car and put it on the road.
yeah, we'll do that later, okay?
We're gonna do that later.
Okay, so this car is my pride and joy. I've wanted one of these since I was
Daddy,
I don't know,
Dad,
probably 15 years or better.
Dad.
What?
The mud is sticking to a police.
Yep. Get out of the mud, please. Get out of the mud.
It's
Come
too
on.
sticky.
Well, stop stepping in the mud, because now I got to clean all that. Anyways, 2003 Nissan 350Z. Oh, now you're all dirty. He fell in the mud. Alright. So it is a work in progress. So it is not the nicest one I've seen on the road by any means. But again, my project car, it's my pride and joy. It's probably the car that you'll see the most on the channel. But, well, the one that's mine. And I think I locked it, of course, because why wouldn't I? Alright, so I just put a battery in it. I just started digging it out because it's been sitting all winter. Nothing special. It's got quick release steering wheel right here. I need to fix it. I need to break it down and I gotta pull all this apart because whoever had it before I did not do the horn hookup correctly. So I need to figure all that out so I can, no, get out. You're gonna get mud all over the car. Dad doesn't want mud in his car, please. Anyway, I gotta figure all that out so I can have a horn. This car is straight pipe, so it is extremely loud anyways, but this one is a touring model, so that's why it's got the orange seats. It does have heated seats, obviously 6-speed manual. I just threw one of these in there because it sat all winter and it's kind of started to smell. I think I have a seal leaking somewhere. I've got a light out in that too. That's cool. I got a seal leaking somewhere, I think. So a little bit of moisture got on the inside, so there's going to be definite cleaning in here. But all things considered, it is pretty clean. It's missing some interior pieces, which I'll be getting at kind of as we go. A little bit hard to get in and out of right now because of where it's sitting. Let's see here. I'll pop that in.
Dad, the car is still down.
Alright, so a lot of you guys already know. It's got the VQ35DE, the lower horsepower one, but I like this one better because it's... Everybody knows the problems of these ones. I do need to clean up a little bit because of it sitting. It started getting this kind of white junk on it. Need to fix the terminals over there. Missing some trim. Like I said, work in progress. Project car. Those of you that have project cars, you know what I'm dealing with. Cold air intake. Again, nothing crazy done to it yet. This needs the headlights done. So does the car, the truck, and I'll probably do her van too. So I will do a video on all 4 of them probably at some point and show you all that as well. So one of the problems right now, and the reason why I'm not driving this car, is obviously there's still a little bit of snow on the road, but because of where it sat all summer, or all winter, excuse me, there's snow built up around the car, and everything that was under the car melted. So right now, obviously, it's a disaster, it's a mess, muddy everywhere, wet everywhere, and also all of my jack stands have frozen into about 4 inches of ice. I don't know, maybe more, probably 5, 6, all the way up to, I think there was like 8 inches in some sections right here. So, I mean, it happens. Luca, get out of the street, please. He's a boy, and man, does he test my patience. All right, so some of the things that need to be done. So the pickup, that has some evap issues. Pretty easy, just replace a couple parts, good to go. Blue car, the Avenger. So this one, I got it, it was in not horribly rough shape, but it was definitely neglected a little bit. So that one we will be doing, I put 2 new tires on it so far. I got to do a bunch of the front end components, control arms, tie rod ends, get the steering and stuff all figured out and get an alignment, and then get 2 more tires. And then there's also, I need to do a intake gasket, which is pretty common on those vehicles. The van is pretty much good. Nothing major I think needs to be done there. I installed a stereo, and I did some minor things with the AC and heater vent. I don't know what you call them, the total brain fart. Blend doors. Blend doors. Okay, there we go. Luca, stop. Stop.
Dad, this tie's for the truck.
He wants to help so bad that he's just...
I just want to help.
Yeah, well, you have to wait, okay? We're not pulling that out right now. All right, and then the car, the Nissan. So that one, let's see, I have done a fuel pump already. All of them have gotten, you know, minor stuff. I just did windshield wipers on the blue car. Truck needs wipers again. I've done them once already. This has wipers. What else have I done to this car? Fuel pump. It needs some trim stuff. I want to get everything to bring it 100% back to stock before I start doing anything major, because I don't know for sure what I'm going to delete, what I'm not going to delete. It needs taillights, headlights, obviously it needs bumpers. It does have some rust. I never told you guys that. So when I bought it, there is a little bit of rust there, unfortunately, some cancer. I will be getting that fixed. That's one of them things that I told you I'm going to learn and fail while you guys watch me learn and or fail. And then I do have one little spot here that I just noticed from cleaning it up. I need some paint, but I mean, you see the car, it's not perfect. I mean, there's blemishes everywhere. I need to seal, all in due time. I've got everything in the garage right now. I'll show you all that in a minute. So the Nissan also needs valve covers and valve cover gaskets. So it's recommended from everybody that I know, that I've talked to, that has, you know, a Nissan or an Infinity. It's recommended to do the whole valve cover just because it's got the impregnated gaskets for the coil packs. So I'll be doing that at some point. Not necessarily a difficult job. It's a little bit of time consuming because of the top plenum and it being a V6 versus a 4-cylinder like that one. That one should be easy. Should easily be able to do it in a day. Obviously I've done the shift knobs in both cars, which is nothing special.
Dad, look over the tire to the car.
Mm-hmm.
Right then.
He's helping. And then let's see, what else do I got?
Dad, look at the window speaker. That's
Nissan also needs
Dad.
3 sensors. I think it's 3. The crank position sensors and the cam position sensors. So those all need to be replaced. It needs a control arm, which eventually I'll get to. Luca, I know, just hold on, okay? No, leave it there. So we will do that at some point. Eventually, I mean, the Nissan's going to be a fully built car. I want a single turbo. You know, I'd like to put, my ideal goal with the Nissan is to be a quote unquote powerful show car, if that makes sense. So I want to build it for power for when I'm on the streets and stuff, you know, just messing around, whatever. Also want to take it to the drag strip. Would also like to try and test my luck in like autocross or drifting. I've never done either before, and I think it'd be fun. There's not a lot of it in my local area. We do have some in the state, but I believe a lot of it is like a couple hours away, which, I mean, it is what it is. We'll figure it out from there. Some minor things, I guess. E-brake for the Nissan, a new shifter, boot. I've got new lug nuts that I want to put on it at some point. I haven't decided if I'm actually going to keep them or not. I just thought it was kind of fun. I've got eyelids. I know some people are kind of hit or miss on whether they like those or not. I like the look. I think it makes it look aggressive. We got our gasket kit for, I believe, the Nissan. This box is... I actually don't remember what's in this box. I don't remember. Then we got some more gaskets. My seal packing, or my seal. It's a Toyota seal. Spark plugs. Control arms, all that stuff. I don't remember what's in this box. We'll have to figure it out. I can't remember what's in the boxes. Anyway, let's see. Let's stop throwing snowballs at neighbors. My kid's a nuisance sometimes. All right, so told you guys that I had 3 sets of rims for my L pickup. So here's one set. So these are Luca John. Enough. Put it down. That's not very nice. Damn kids. These are 22-inch rims for the pickup. I know they're not the nicest, but it'd be kind of nice if I can clean them up, repaint them, refinish them, all that fun stuff eventually. And then these I had actually originally bought for a different pickup that I had, and I never put them on. But these are 17s, and they'll actually fit on the wheels that I have on there currently. They're I believe the exact same size as the other ones that are on there, but they're a little bit different. I don't know. I like them. I haven't decided what I want to do with them because I really don't need 3 sets of rims for one vehicle, and these won't fit on anything else that I'm aware of. Kind of cool in the van. So that's kind of the overall plan. Eventually I will be doing a garage clean out too, because I mean, let's face it, I need it. It's about time for spring cleaning. I'm gonna get this thing all cleaned up, hopefully. So as we're working on each vehicle, doing maintenance and everything like that, we'll kind of dabble into overall plans with everything too.
Dad,
What, buddy?
go inside.
Okay, we can go inside in a minute. Yeah, so we'll get into it kind of as we go. The big project obviously is the Nissan. That's my project car. That's the one that's going to have a whole lot of money put into it. The pickup is mostly done. I would like to do a couple little minor things. Maybe headlights, maybe taillights, little stuff like that. Depending on how the rust goes on this, how that repair goes, I might do the rockers on that, or I might pay it off and trade up and get a newer vehicle, a newer truck. So I have to have a truck for everything I've done. The Avenger, that I plan on getting to a point where it's in good running condition, you know, with the suspension, the alignment, all of that, the steering and all that fun stuff. And then that will also probably be sold for now. So what I'd like to do is have my Nissan, have my pickup, and then I'd like to get rid of the blue car at some point. And then I also have another car. Didn't tell you guys about that. So I also have, I'm not even 100% sure about what it is, but I believe it's a early 2000s 4-door Lumina that I actually got for free from my grandfather, who unfortunately through many years and many bad habits, I guess, is no longer able to drive. He is having some health issues, which I won't get into. So he just gave it to me. It does not currently run. It will be a project that pretty much we get it running, make sure that it's running good, and then that'll also be sold. That'll be kind of one of the things I'd like to do, is flip cars, starting off with, some of the cheaper ones, because let's face it, I don't care if you're a teenager or just learning how to drive, or you need a vehicle for work. If it's good on gas and it moves down the road and it's cheap, most people will take it. So I'll be selling that one. I'll be selling that one. And I would like to get a 4th generation Eclipse. I had one at one point. It's another one of my favorite cars. I know it's not everybody's first choice, but I like them. I had one. I liked it. It was good to me. And I've always wanted that and a Nissan, and I had to get rid of my Eclipse because he came around. And then through the few years, I've accumulated a few vehicles, and now I'm at where I'm at. And I just had another kid, and I'm still comfortable where we're at. So at some point, maybe we'll get another Eclipse and work on that one as well. That one it'll be a project car, but it won't be like make it super, super nice. It'll be make it function for the winter, and should be pretty reliable. It was pretty reliable when I had it before. But I think that's everything. Everything that I kind of got planned. I'm going to try and upload weekly. On the weekends, I'd like to record and probably have a video up if I can. Keep an eye out for the oddball ones that get done before then, and then obviously make sure that you have your notifications on. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe if it's something that you're interested in watching. And then also keep an eye out on the shorts. I'm learning how to do them, and it'll be fun. Okay. Got mud on my coat? Awesome. All right, so with all of that said, that's kind of the general idea. That's all my cars. We'll get into kind of what else we want to do, because I want to do things like car shows, car meets. I'm also part of a car club, so I want to get that and kind of do that. Let's see. Oh, bummer. Let's see here. Oh boy. I need a new driveway. Oh, so yeah. Sorry, just looking for some stuff quick. So yeah, so I want to do, car shows, car meets, ride-alongs, and just kind of do a little bit of everything car related. Another thing I'd like to do is I'm part of a car club over here in Minnesota. So we do, we do our own cars and coffee. That's going to be starting in, So that's going to be starting in, what month is it? April? So the first one's going to be in May. So we're going to start doing that. I'll try and vlog that. And then kind of how-to videos. So every time we do maintenance or upgrades or anything like that, we'll do that. And it should be pretty fun. And hopefully you guys will come along for the ride. So if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe. If you like the content, if you have suggestions or questions or comments, leave a comment down below. And hopefully we'll have another video out for you here in about a week. And it's starting to get nice out, so we should be getting into this. Until then, we'll see you guys in the next one.